Hey guys, it's week 59, and today you're going to see me get a little grumpy, which is normally not at all my vibe, but I am just feeling a little frustrated and I got to share what's on my mind. Today we review Dropboard's Product Hunt launch from last week, and I asked the question, is Product Hunt broken? Let's get into it. Okay, so to recap where we're at, last week, Dropboard launched on Product Hunt, which is a site that hosts a daily competition of products who compete to win the best product of the day. Historically, Product Hunt has been a place where many apps have exploded their word-of-mouth growth and received highly valuable feedback that's materially altered their product or marketing roadmap. I've talked about this in other videos, but very quickly, I'll mention that I've personally experienced the Product Hunt bump multiple times years ago, to the point that for a while, it actually became a motivating factor for even building a product in the first place, just to get that excitement of a slew of people from the community diving into your work, giving you feedback, and just seeing how it all lands. Here's what I brought to the launch, and I'm really proud of how I prepared. I waited until Dropboard was mature, and I was very confident in the reliability of reactions from visitors from all the customer feedback I've had. I took some real time to build out some compelling images, videos, and my maker comment for the post. The feedback I received on my landing page was overwhelmingly positive before the launch, and I gave a 20% discount to all product hunters who came to the site. I used Product Hunt's coming soon teaser page for 2 weeks before the launch. So you can schedule your launch 30 days in advance. I did 2 weeks and tried to use that period to generate some enthusiasm. I was highly active in the Product Hunt community in the weeks leading up to the launch. I shared launch details with the Slack communities that I belong to, with my 1,000 email subscribers, and to a short list of close friends. I scheduled my launch for a Friday, which is typically a less competitive day, in my hopes of kind of ranking higher. And I also scheduled it on a Friday because my weekly videos come out on Friday, so I published my video early as a way to notify my YouTube subscribers of what's going on and giving them a chance to support me. What I did not have was an army of supporters. I didn't use any of the semi-spammy tactics on Twitter, LinkedIn, or email to try to get votes. I certainly didn't engage in any vote buying offers that were emailed to me. And ultimately, I'm a solo maker with a limited audience, so there's only so much that I could bring to the table on that front. For me, it was really about bringing a great product to the marketplace and seeing what happens with it. After my last launch for my product Snaptro, I took a video meeting with one of Product Hunt's heads of product to give feedback. And it was well received, it was a good conversation, and I basically talked about how I felt like the platform was sort of failing to meet its objectives from years ago when it was a more organic and exciting place to launch products. And since then, I've heard the Product Hunt team talk multiple times about the improvements that they've been making to the platform and the sorting algorithm, combating spam, and making things more fair. For instance, one of the biggest problems with Product Hunt is that the launch starts at midnight Pacific time. And in that first hour, the products that get the most votes generally tend to stay that way because they're now being shown at the top of the list. So when new people come to check out products, they're likely going to see the first 2 or 3 products. So the Product Hunt team pledged that they were going to randomize the list for the first 2 hours of the day to help combat that problem. And actually, the night before my launch, they increased that time to 4 hours. They also mentioned they're going to get a little more aggressive with their AI and penalizing vote buying and AI-generated comments. So let's talk about the launch results for Dropboard. Launch began at 3 a.m. my time, and after those first 4 hours of so-called randomization of products, it was 7 a.m. when I logged in, and Dropboard only had 17 upvotes, and the top product had 198. And in fact, I closed out the day with 47 upvotes and 11 comments, 5 of which were mine replying to people. So that's a really bad showing. I think the rank was 25th. As far as hard results go, I did not get a single sign up from Product Hunt. So I definitely didn't get my purchase that I was hoping for in my goals. And in fact, when you look at the analytics and you look at the refers, I only got 109 visits from Product Hunt. So yeah, not so great. I never want to be a sore loser. I don't think that's who I am. If someone bests me, then after kind of a moment of taking the blow, I'm absolutely happy for them and can proudly take it on the chin. But I think this is a case where really something's not fair. I don't really want to call out other products because everybody who's put something on Product Hunt has worked really hard, and I don't want to take away from that. I don't think it's the maker's fault here in a lot of cases. But I will say this, if you go to the products of the day, April 21st, Product Hunt kind of makes this hard, but the top product of the day was Camel AGI, if you want to try to find that. And the top voted product literally did not have a landing page for their site. If you clicked visit site, it basically forced you to sign up for the product without really knowing knowing what it is. And while that product seemed interesting, I don't know that it was so newsworthy to be ranked #1 without even having kind of a marketing presence. Go view all the comments that these top products received, and just like last time, you'll see so many of them are congrats on the launch, or thanks for your support, or good luck. Comments for my product were no different, by the way. I think it's just a systemic problem of Product Hunt that you're just getting your supporters saying great job. And how useful is that really? Here was the other thing that really frustrated me. The Product Hunt daily newsletter came out around 9 a.m., something like that my time, during open voting. And they had a huge section that was massively promoting Camel AGI, which is the product that won the day. I've never noticed this before, but now I'm on the lookout and I've seen it happen multiple times where a product that's competing actually gets a huge promotion from Product Hunt. And for me, that's kind of the last straw of the argument holding up that Product Hunt is fair. So let's call it what it is and let's just move on with it. Product Hunt is another place for self-promotion that definitely has its place, but it's absolutely not a fair competition of great new products anymore. Was this inevitable for a platform like Product Hunt? Is it even possible to maintain your indie cred from what was an explosive and exciting start to the point now we're at the top tier trafficked site? I'm not sure that's even possible or how I can really blame Product Hunt for their success, but as a solo maker, I feel like the platform has shifted away from folks like us, and that's just kind of disappointing. Yeesh, okay, so my soapbox really ate up my time today. Thank you all for letting me get it off my chest, and I promise I'm done moaning about Product Hunt, and it's time to move onward and forward. Next week, I'll get back on track with updates on what's going on and the exciting growth that keeps happening with Dropboard. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next week.